This is the Mastered FX Academy. It's a community where new traders, that is non-traders, and traders who are stuck find profitability and find meaning to their lives. So welcome. Let's go into the video. Okay, today I'll be talking about common mistakes that new traders make and how to avoid them. Okay, so coming into trading, I came with high hopes, right? Little to no capital, and feeling that trading is let me say, a fast track to get rich, to get financial freedom, right? But the thing is, when you come with that mentality, you're blindsided. You come with optimistic beliefs. It's not bad, but from experience, it gives you just one side of the coin. Okay, so what I did was I came with an optimistic belief that it's gonna be all good for me, right? But the problem here is that I had no foundation, no risk management. I found myself constantly chasing trades, um, over leveraging, right? If some of these things are what you usually do, like using switching strategies frequently, letting losing trades run while cutting short the winners, right? Those are things that I did coming up, and those are things that you also fall prey to. You understand? So what do we do to mitigate this? What do I do to solve this problem? Okay, now first of all, you start with education. You start with education. Watching a few YouTube videos or 5-minute trainers are not enough. There is no profession that you come into without education, and not just 5-minute trainers. How to become profitable in 6 months, and you look at the video, it's a 10 minutes video. How? It's not reasonable. Look at your professional careers. You go to school at least 4 years to get a degree that does not guarantee you a job. So at least giving it time is more realistic. So start with education. The next one is trade a demo account. Not just trading a demo account for a month. Trade a demo account until it shows profitability. Yes, this is not a fun part, but this is something you need to do. Trade a demo account. Trading a demo account is not a taboo. It's just in these recent times that trading a demo account now feels or looks like a taboo to people online. You have to trade a demo account because first of all, you are testing your strategy. One, number two, you're testing yourself. So until your strategy proves profitable, until you prove profitable, I'm not sure you should leave that demo. Okay, so that those things takes time. So the next thing I'll be talking about is, so next, set risk management rules. So set risk management rules is not just setting rules for when you are in profit or how you get to social threshold. There'll be online, you see, to pass your funded account, risk 1%, risk 2%. Okay, fine. Why don't you also set risk management for when you take a loss? It's realistic for you to say, okay, I risk 1% going in. If I lose that 1%, what do I do? Risk 0.5%, risk 0.25%. Some of us, that 1% is not even reasonable for us because money means different things to different persons, right? So risking that amount may be too large for you emotionally. That was a problem I faced, right? Coming into it, I was like, okay, they said I should. So when I did it, I found myself shaking during trades, doubting what I thought initially and cutting the trade short. Do you understand? So until you get to that threshold where you are emotionally stable with a particular amount of risk. Don't take up that amount of risk. Just start small. Okay. So also stick to one strategy long enough. Stick to one strategy long enough. That's one other thing I did that that was a mistake I made. I had a strategy that was working, right? um that was working, and I switched because the market was, we just had bad market conditions, which is possible. You can have a good strategy, but at that particular point in time, the market conditions are not good. So it will be as if your strategy is not working at that point in time. But the moment you switch strategy, you just press the reset button. So that is that. And another thing is to specialize. Specialize. I can't hammer this enough. Specialize. Pick a market. If it's the forex market, if it's the futures market, if it's the stocks, even if it's crypto, pick one market. Then the other form of specialization is to pick one pair. It doesn't sound fun, but that is the key to profitability as a newbie. You understand? That's what I did. Pick one pair. Pick one pair. Pick one pair. So if you need a suggestion on a pair to pick, depending on your asset market, right? You can just drop a comment below, and I'll help you out. Okay. So, and don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share, because some people need this information out there. Okay. And there's enough information overload on YouTube here, right? So they need this information. Do well to share it. Okay. So specialize. Pick one market, pick one pair, pick one session. Yes, you're not trading the whole of the day. Pick one session. If you look at the session, then pick the kill zone in the session. So what you're doing, you're narrowing, you're narrowing your precision. Do you understand? Don't care about what is happening in New York if you're trading London. Don't care about what's happening in London if you're trading New York. If you're trading the Asian session, fine. Do you understand? So you need to narrow it down. Then keep your trading journal. Keep a trading journal. Keep a trading journal. Very, very important. Because that's where you write things that happen to you, like how you felt from your winners. How do you feel from your losers? You understand? That will really help you on your journey. Like it did help me anyway. So what was the result after we do all these things? What was the result after we do all these things? First of all, I noticed capital preservation. It was like, okay, I was on the break-even level, not making profits, like much profit, but I couldn't just lose my account. I couldn't lose my account. I can take 3 losses and I'm still back to break even. I noticed the increase was very minute, but in the end of a month, I'm coming out with at least 1% of my account, at least 2% of my account. To people out there, that is, you're not doing much. That is not much. But if you're doing that on a $100,000 account, that is decent income with a 80% split. That is decent income. You understand? So first thing you notice is capital preservation. Next thing you notice is increased confidence. There is a confidence a master has from a student, right? It's just the amount of times the master has failed. It's not like the amount of time the student has tried is not up to the amount of time the master has failed. I got that saying from a book, but that is very, very true. Your confidence increases when you go through reps, just like you're building muscles, right? There's an increase when you go through numerous amounts of reps. You understand, right? So yeah, that is that. Then another thing, account growth, obviously. No more gambling. You don't have that urge to gamble anymore. And you start treating trading like a business, like your business going, or a job, going to work, I won't call trading a job anyway, but going to work, you have scheduled times to execute. Your business have operating times, right? So yeah, your trading also have operating times. You have a journal where just like your business, you have your accounts, right? Your bookkeeping, where you write things that goes in, things that goes out. So you start trading like a business, right? That's some things that you. So the key takeaway from this is that the goal, what I notice is the goal for your trading in your first year is not to get rich. No, it's not to get rich. It's to get knowledge. It's to get knowledge and to get it good. It's to get it and to get it good. And I feel a year is a baseline for knowing enough to at least be break even, right? So that is the key takeaway from today's video. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to have access to more content like this and to more videos like this. Okay.